Hello everybody, we just left the Quarterway Inn. We had a wonderful stay. Today we're doing like 23 miles with the first 19 of them slacked.
20 miles slacked.
Or 20 miles slacked. There goes play-by-play up over the fence style. This thing says for the next, oh, it says 1.4 miles. I thought it said 14. For the next 1.4 miles, the trail travels through people's private property. So basically the sign says to stay on the trail. If you come off the trail, you need written permission. So anyway, we're gonna get started. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. Breakfast at the Quarterway Inn is something extremely spectacular. So we got lots of fuel and we're headed out.
This is good. This is good.
We made it to Not Mall Shelter. Here you can tell it's not Maui because it says Not Mall with a capital L. Our friend RTK was saying, oh, it's not Maui. So we made it here. We are not stopping. Well, we're stopping to sign the logbook and just say that we were here. But other than that, we're in the middle of a 22 slack pack or whatever it is. So we're just gonna keep moving, but play-by-play signing the logbook real quick and we are headed off down the hill. Just started raining. And this guy is going across the trail. He's a big one. I don't know what kind of snake, but he does not have any kind of rattle.
I'm listening to a podcast.
I think it's a garter snake, but whatever it is, it's a big black snake. And it was right on the trail. Oh. I think we're getting ready to start going up this hill. You can't really see the hill when it's zoomed in. Up that hill to Chatfield. So we're probably like 8 or 9 miles in our day, I think, depending on if we're right or wrong. But either way, we're hiking. It's starting to rain, which feels good actually because it's warm. So we'll check back in. Hey guys, we just got back to Walker Gap where we finished our hike yesterday. We just got dropped off and we are hiking today in snow.
We're slack packing 21 miles.
21 miles. We're gonna meet RTK and get some food once we get down to Virginia. I forget the roads. 52. But we thought we were done with snow and this is what we're hiking in. It is 9 in the morning exactly on April 16th, so we thought no more snow in April, but this is what we got, and we're gonna start moving. Still hiking in the snow. Snow's falling. I never know if the screen actually, these phones have pretty good cameras, but I don't know if they actually pick up falling snow or not, but it is actually falling on us at the moment. This is the AT here. It's great. There's these big rocks next to what we're walking in. We've been making a fair amount of noise because any of those things could be bear dens, who knows? But you know, the trail, you have to pick through the little rocks, you know, the ones that have moss are very slippery when it's snowy like this. But we're doing well. We've done about already probably 5 miles this morning. We've only been hiking for a couple hours. We passed, I think it was road Virginia 623, and a guy had just pulled up and said he was coming through here last year and he was completely out of water, and he remembers this stretch because he didn't have water. Like, he had run out and there was no water around, and he said, hey guys, I just put a case, 24 bottles of water there if you need some. So thank you. Look at that huge rock formation. So thank you. I didn't think to ask his name, like he dropped it there and we were kind of yelling to him from a distance and he jumped in the car and took off. But thank you, kind soul, we appreciate that. Anyway, so our plan was to go to Helvey's Mill Shelter. I don't know if I mentioned it, but our friend said he got a room in Bland and they allow like more hikers. They allow up to like, I think 4 people, and he was just gonna stay there alone. So he said, yeah, if you guys want to, you know, throw in half and take a bed. And since it's snowing, I think that's what we're gonna do. The next 2 days are supposed to be nice. After this, temperatures are supposed to go, tomorrow's back up into the 50s, partly cloudy, and then the next day 71, partly cloudy is the last forecast that we saw. So it's snowing and it is cold out, but I think we're only dealing with it for today. And since it's halfway through the month, maybe this will be the last day we deal with it on the trail, who knows. But anyway, just wanted to keep you guys updated with what's going on, and we'll check in. We're probably from Bland. So apparently there's a place that opened called Brush Mountain Outpost, and apparently it's right on the trail. And I guess the guy only opened like a year ago, so I guess the first year his resupply was kind of spotty, but I guess he's gotten better. So when we get to the road at Bland, we might pick up a couple things we need for our resupply, and we might get we heard he does hamburgers and whatever, so we might get a burger. Sounds perfect after walking in the ice cold for 20 miles today. But anyway, that's kind of the rough plan, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Sorry if it's shaky. Every time I switch hands because they're cold holding my trekking poles, I know the camera shakes every time, so sorry about that. Anyways, we'll check in at the road. Hey y'all, we just made it to Jenkins Shelter, which is I think about halfway through our day. Believe it or not, this is the same day. The trail started dropping a whole bunch of elevation, and we are not in snow anymore. And it's warmer. I mean, even if it was raining right now, I don't think it would be snowing. It's quite a bit warmer. And anyway, so that's Jenkins right there. We're grabbing a quick snack, and then we're heading on down the way. Play-by-play, having a snack. And this is the same day again. And as you can see, if you can see, it's now snowing again. So we're walking in snow. So this is in Virginia, and we've noticed about the last 6 blazes have looked like this. It's white with blue behind it.
Big Hike says we're on the trail.
So
And it says that
we're on
6.5.
We know we're on the right trail, but we're on something that either used to be like a bypass, or
They just messed up.
first we were thinking they messed up, but I don't think they'd mess up all the way down a trail and then come back and redo it. So I'm thinking that this used to be maybe like a bypass trail.
And it started right after the Blue Blaze Trail.
Yeah. So if anybody's hiking behind or just curious, after you leave Jenkins Shelter and go up the hill and go on the first little flat, and then you start going down.
You see a Blue Blaze Trail?
Yeah.
To the west?
See, even like right here, I don't know if you can make them out, but there's 2 faint blue blazes that are like have been scratched off, and then right up there is 2 good white blazes. So whatever it is, we're not exactly sure, but there are some spots in Virginia where apparently they've done reroutes and they just painted over an old Blue Blaze trail. But anyway, I flipped it on to show that we're back in snow, even though when we got to the shelter for snack or lunch or whatever, it was like really sunny and nice. So the day can change multiple times in a single day. This is Laurel Creek, and it is really, you know, we had these crazy rain yesterday, so apparently, and it's snowing. We're crossing this and it's snowing. It looks cool. You can see the rock like underneath it. Very cool. If that thing didn't have a bridge built over it, I don't think there was any getting across it. So now we walk this dirt road, and you can see on that sign where it says 1-lane bridge, there's a double blaze. So the AT goes back into the forest here. And yep, Virginia 615.